A new supporter card was leaked just the other day, and the effect is somewhat reminiscent of AZ. Now, anyone who's been playing the game for a while knows what AZ does, but I'll go over a few pros and cons with AZ and this new supporter. AZ allows you to return a Pokemon back to your hand, but you must discard all cards attached to it. Acerola allows you to return a Pokemon to your hand, and all cards attached to it, but the Pokemon must have damage counters on it. Now, a lot of the time, AZ was used to take back a damaged Pokemon to prevent a KO. So, in that perspective, Acerola has the edge. But, in the case of being stalled out by your opponent, they will most likely try not to damage your active. So, Acerola would not be able to be used. Acerola also does not allow for easy reuses of your supporter Pokemon, such as Shaman, Jirachi, and Hoopa. Honestly, choosing which supporter is better is completely dependent on what deck you're running, and what matchup you're teching for. They are both great cards, and both will continue to see play. As for how this changes the standard meta, those of you that have seen my Guardians Rising analysis may recall me mentioning the potential for a Max Potion style Tapu Koko deck. Well, this card definitely supports that idea. Tapu Koko is an active attacker, so your opponent will be trying to damage him, and Acerola allows you to reuse Tapu Koko's ability and more or less keep it at full health. Just play another Tapu Koko, attach the energy to the new one, move it to the active, Acerola the old one, rinse and repeat. In a meta where 2-hit knockouts are prevalent, this strategy is very powerful. One of the only decks that can consistently OHKO this Pokemon is Mega Rayquaza, which actually has a weakness to Tapu Koko. Other decks that would be able to do so, such as Mega Mewtwo, Turbo Darkrai, and the like, rely on stacking up energy, which actually feeds into the power of Tapu Koko's GX attack. You could also run Zapdos to deal damage to your bench and allow Acerola to pick them back up. This isn't that risky, as things like Shaman EX are easily OHKO'd anyways. Supporters like this change the meta, and this is just one example. Other decks that benefit from Acerola are Mega Rayquaza. With its ability to evolve on the first turn and have 2 attachments via Mega Turbo, it's another case of a makeshift Max Potion. Lapras GX. This allows you a free switch to your bench Lapras if you're without a Manaphy. It also allows you to heal up your massive HP Pokemon. Very frustrating indeed. Mega Alakazam. This is a deck that a lot of people probably forgot about, and it's finally seeing support with this new card. There's also a Stadium that replaces Mystery Energy, and Tapu Lele could also see play here. Will this deck return to standard? Decidueye GX. A lot of people would probably consider this an anti-Decidueye card, and in some cases it is, but Decidueye usually spreads the damage around a bit, and their damage will almost always outpace your Acerola. I think the most important thing here is, as long as Forest of Giant Plants is in play, you have a renewable Decidueye GX. 240 HP is not a small amount. This thing is hard to knock out, and even harder now with this new supporter. It's sort of a double-edged sword printing for this guy. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed my analysis, and until next time, this has been the Ecourts. Goodbye.